Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So a couple weeks ago I was driving and saw this TV media console on this side of the road on like somebody's curb that they had set out to just give away for free, and I was like, oh my gosh, this could make such a beautiful piece. So I decided to pick it up and give it a facelift, a little glow up. So I'm going to show you guys how I did that today. If you're new here, I'm Noelle. Hey, welcome. I make new videos like this every single week on home decor, DIY home decor, and making your home look high-end on a budget. So if you like that, definitely consider subscribing to my channel and make sure you turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. So let's go ahead and get into it. So here's what we are starting out with. I really like that it's simple and has clean lines, and I think that these little knobs could be really cute too. But it does have some wear and tear that will need to be fixed, as well as this cracking door. To fix the door, I'm going to need to take it off. So first I'm just going to unscrew the hinges. And then I'm going to remove the hardware from the door and the console. Next, to remove the glass panes, I'm just pulling off these little rubber pieces that are holding it in place. And now I can just easily lift these glass panes right up and start removing these pulls, which I think are pretty cute. To repair the cabinet door, I'm first just going in with some wood glue, and I'm going to apply it to all of the places where it's cracking. Next, I'm going to use this clamp so that I can squish the two sides together so that the wood glue can dry, holding it in place where it should be. Then I'm going to take this wood filler and fill in any of the gaps that weren't closed with the clamp so that the door has a clean finished look even from the inside. While that dries, I'm going to go ahead and clean up this media console using this liquid sandpaper. And I really love this stuff because it doesn't just clean the piece, but it also breaks down that shiny finish so that the paint can adhere to the surface really well. And this is a lot less fumey than other strippers like mineral spirits, and it's super easy to apply. Now that this piece is all cleaned up, I'm actually going to go in with black spray paint in a satin finish. And I chose spray paint instead of your standard paint just because of the ease of application and the durability of spray paint. You also don't have to worry about brush strokes or textures from a roller or anything like that. You do have to make sure that you get good even coverage though, so I'm making sure to do several light coats, and I'm going in the same direction each time. Once the spray paint dried, the finish on top was still looking a little bit uneven, so to fix that, I'm going in with this polyacrylic in a satin finish so that it matches the rest of the piece. And this goes on a little bit milky but dries clear, so as long as there's not like excess, you won't even know that it's there. So I applied a couple coats, and this is just going to add durability and give it a really nice finish on top. Next, I'm going back and sanding the wood filler down on the door fronts now that it's dry. And then I'm going to give these doors a couple coats of that same black paint. And when I'm painting anything that is double-sided, I always paint the back side first just in case there are any indents made whenever you're flipping over the item to paint the other side. I wanted to get rid of the glass panels and try this rattan hack using burlap fabric. So I'm just measuring out the burlap to fit inside the panel spaces and then cutting them out. These pieces were a little bit creased and wrinkly, so I'm going in with an iron on low heat just to smooth out any of those wrinkles. Since this fabric has such an open weave, I'm going to be attaching it to the doors with Gorilla Hot Glue instead of like staples or something. and I'm just going to work in small sections, doing the side first and then going across the top, and then the bottom and the other side, so that I can pull the fabric down and make it really taut. And I'm just repeating this same process for all of the panels, making sure that it's nice and taut and has a clean finish. Then I cut off the excess fabric with a utility knife. And to secure these pieces a little bit more and give them a cleaner look, I'm just going to put this plastic back in that held the glass pieces in place. I think this really finishes it off. Next, I wanted to update these knobs using this antique gold rub and buff. So I'm just painting it on with a small brush and then buffing it off to get more of a subtle worn look. And then they're ready to go back on the doors. Now I've just got to attach the hinges back onto the doors. And then onto the console. And that finishes off this curbside media console glow up. You guys, I cannot believe how good this piece turned out. I think it looks so high-end, and that burlap rattan hack, I love. I'm definitely going to use that in some more projects to come, so make sure you stick around for that. And if you try this out, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.